Alright guys, got a highly requested video for everyone. What's the best workout for skinny fat guys? There's going to be no more guesswork after watching this. You're going to know exactly how to build muscle and to shred fat to unlock your dream body. You're going to get a high value plan that you guys can implement right away after watching this video. I'm going to give you everything you need A to Z, even throw some cool bonus tips at the end just to make you stay on your feet a little bit. But guys, we need to talk about what's the best workout plan. I got so many questions on, what do I do? Is it push pull? Is the push pull legs? Is it the bro split? Is it the Arnold split? I'm gonna break that down right here and give you everything you need. So again, guys, let's get right into it. So happy to have you guys back on the channel today. So I want to be breaking down the best workout split, no more guesswork, and everything you need to build muscle to unlock your dream body. So let's get right into it. So guys, when we're talking about the best workout plan, there are so many out there. I mean, there's kind of endless. You could do so many different variations, but I want to give you guys kind of a good model to go around, and then you could put your preferences in so it's customized specifically for you and what you like to do to sustain it long term. So let's get right into it. So guys, the core foundation of our workout, we need to understand the ability to hit multiple muscle groups. And there's two principles this video is going to be built on. The first one is compound overloading. So guys, when we talk about this is a staple in everyone's workout. A lot of people just make the mistake of not doing it, which I don't know why, but I hope you guys could walk away with, the first element, which is compound overloading, and I'm gonna give you the second element after this one. So when we talk about compound overloading, a lot of people just think that, a bench press and that's all it hits. It only hits my chest. When that's not the case, guys. Compound overloading is a great tactic to put in your arsenal because what it does is it allows you the ability to hit multiple muscle groups at the same time. So when we're talking about this, let's go into an example for a bench press. A lot of people think a bench press only hits the chest. That is not true. The bench press hits all these muscles at once. It hits parts, well, it hits your chest, of course. It hits your shoulder, it hits your triceps, it hits your core. It's four, right off the bat, there's four different muscle groups it hits right there. Imagine we do this every time, every single week, but we overload how many compounds we do per week. Guys, think how many times we're going to be hitting each muscle group, which is the next point I'm going to make. So if we have the ability to do multiple compound overloading attributes in our workout, we could actually hit each muscle group anywhere between 2 to 4 times per week, on the higher end 3 to 4 times per week. Take that 1 week and then stack it every single week, 4 weeks in 1 month, 12 months essentially in 1 year. And that is how you get insane growth, by making sure we hit multiple muscle groups at the same time to increase the amount of muscles we hit per week, to then stack it over months, if not years. So that's the foundation that I want you guys to walk away with this. The next point I was talking about is the ability to increase the amount of muscle groups we hit per week. So when we talk about this, guys, like I said, you want to increase the amount of times you're hitting each muscle group, but you want to aim for a range from 3 to 4. That's the money shot. And this really allows us to get over the stagnant growth periods. That's the next point I'm actually going to go into. I just give you a little preview. But if we're not able to hit all these muscle groups at the same time, and we're just doing only a shoulder day, only a bicep day, only a tricep day, yes, you're going to get highly focused in that certain muscle group, but you're not necessarily going to get, the ability to get the growth you want because you're not hitting it enough times. Yes, you'll get a higher level of recovery, but guys, we want to build muscle. And the way to build muscle is to shred the muscle apart and then to have it build back stronger. And you need to increase the amount of rate, or increase the rate you're doing this, to get this growth. So it's really important that we do stuff like this. And on top of that, the reason why a lot of people use compound overloading, and the next point I want to go into, is the variation technique, that it allows us to understand or essentially overcome stagnant growth and progress plateaus. This is a huge problem for a lot of people, guys, because a lot of people essentially go through progress plateaus and they don't know what to do. They'll waste months, they'll waste weeks, if not months, if not years, just in the same weight. And I'm like, you're going to waste all that time essentially just not getting this key information. And I'm going to tell you right now, the way you overcome progress plateaus, guys, is using variation techniques, the ability to hit the same muscle group in a different way. The way we're going to go about this is I'm going to give you the structure. So when we're talking about this, guys, the structure to overcome progress plateaus is making sure we have the ability to hit the same muscle group at a different angle, but gives us the same result. Pretty cool way. So let's talk about it. So when we're doing this, guys, we're going to essentially make sure, or I'll give you an easy example to go about it essentially. So let's talk about doing the chest. The chest is so easy. Everyone will get this example after I'm explaining this. So we're talking about the chest, guys. You could have the standard bench press. You have the Smith machine press. You have standard chest press machines that everyone has at gym, and then you have dumbbells. All those hit the chest essentially. Every single one hits the chest. But the way it hits the chest is a different variation. It's a different strand of doing it. And that's the way to overcome stagnant growth, is the ability to do a different exercise to hit that muscle group. So guys, maybe you're doing a periodization technique where you're going to do the bench press for 1 to 2 months, and then you kind of plateau at a certain weight. What I want you to do is translate over to, maybe it's a machine you want to go towards, a dumbbell, or a Smith machine, whatever it is. That allows you a new way to hit that muscle and to really use a different variation of it to get the results you want. So those are, guys, that's just a strong foundation off the bat. All those 3 points, even essentially all the additional information I kind of added on top of that, that gives you everything you need. Now let's talk about the essential workout, the last part of this video. As I said, guys, I always make these videos short, high value per second, and give you the answer you want right away with the essential blueprint, and I hope I'm doing just that. So guys, now let's talk about the split. Everyone wants to know the perfect split, but the perfect split is a way that you guys like working out, the way you like to get results, and that's the most important thing. Take those compound overloading metrics, and the second thing I'm going to go into is the progressive overloads. So we have compound overloading, progressive overloads, and then that kind of tailors into our favorite split, or how we're gonna go about splits. So when we're talking about progressive overloading, guys, the key point I need you guys to walk away with is to essentially increase either the weight or the amount of reps you do over an extended period of time. So when we're talking about this, guys, progressive overloading is a key way to build muscle. It's essentially the way you should be structuring your workouts, because what you're doing is the ability to get or build muscle a lot quicker, because your body's not being stagnant. You're trying new ways to build muscle, and you're pushing your muscle to full muscle exertion. A pro tip that I want to give you guys right now is making sure you finalize, or make sure you smash, the mind muscle connection, the ability to really feel the entire muscle, the entire exertion of the muscle when you're doing that rep. I call it the 1-1-1 method. So the 1-1-1 method is essentially the time under tension attributes. So you have the positive, you have the stagnant, and then you have the negative. In the precise order, you have the negative, you have the stagnant, you have the positive. I was just naming them out. But guys, what you want to do is have 1 second for each. The slower you can do it, the slower you're exerting the muscle. The slower you do it, the full mind muscle connection you're getting. You see how it's coming hand in hand, and that allows you for the most growth. You'll do this on top of progressive overloading. Forget about it, guys. I mean, you're really going to crush the muscle, and you're going to get bigger results, essentially, because your muscle is being pulled apart and it's going to come back bigger. The essential blueprint for the progressive overloading tactic essentially is you're going to stop doing reps from 10 to 15, and you're going to go do reps from 6 to 9. Once you get to 9, you're going to reset, you're going to increase the weight, and then your reps are going to drop, and then you're going to rinse and repeat. So I hope that's simple. I want to give you an example, just so, because I know if I was talking all these words, I wish someone would give me an example so it clicks. So I'm going to do just that. So say if you're repping a bench press for 135, a plate on each side, you're at 10 to 15 reps. What I want you to do is increase the weight, your reps are going to drop, and then you're going to go aim for the 6 to 9 reps, and then you're going to rinse and repeat that. Now we have a key formula. Now we have all the stuff we need to get a successful workout to essentially build muscle quicker. And now let's go and take it to the last part, which is what split to do. So again, guys, the best way to go about your splits is taking all the key principles I said earlier: compound overloading, progressive overloading, and the key details I use, the mind muscle connection, the time under tension, and making sure we build a workout around that. So I like to use the push pull legs. I think the ability to hit 3 muscle groups, 2 and then 2, is the best way to go, because again, the more we do that, the more we can increase the full exertion of the muscle and for it to come back bigger and stronger. So as again, guys, I'm going to give you mine, and you can have different variations of this, just but keep the structure. And the reason why push pull legs is very effective is because when you hit a certain muscle group, it actually has a byproduct of hitting another muscle group. So when we talk about the push pull legs, what we have is the push. So when we talk about the push, we have chest, shoulders, triceps. A lot of the chest exercises actually hit parts of the tricep. A lot of the chest exercise as well hits parts of the shoulder. So that's why it's hand in hand, and same with the back and biceps. Same thing. Same thing essentially with the legs, your legs and your core. you get the same principles. So those are my, the workout I've been doing, or the split that I use, because I essentially like it. I just think it's the most beneficial, but you guys could switch and pull whatever you want. But I would like you guys to keep this model because I think it's the most beneficial. So guys, it's at that 10-minute mark. I try to make these videos 10 minutes, high value per second, and give you everything you want. So I hope I answered your question. I hope I gave you the right split and all the essential information you need to get your body to, essentially where you want to build that dream physique, and to give you the step-by-step blueprint, which I hope I answered for you. As always, guys, if you thought this video was helpful, make sure you give me that thumbs up. You click that subscribe button, or essentially, if you really like this video, please leave a comment down below of what your favorite part of the video was, just so I can understand how to make more content tailored specifically for you to essentially crush your goals. As always, guys, I appreciate everyone who watches this video. So thank you for watching another great video on the channel. And what we're going to do is I'm going to see you in the next one. But make sure you just, as always, you leave a comment down below what your favorite videos are and what you guys want to see recommended, just so I can create more content like that. Thank you guys for another great video, and we'll go ahead and see you in the next one.